glad you're with us on FloRacing. Ty Majeski brings us down for the start, and the 57th annual Snowball Derby is green.
Outside bumper.
Majeski takes the lead, dropping under crossover move in turn 4 already. Honeycutt wants to lead lap 1, but it's Ty Majeski, the two-time winner out front.
That was really impressive by Honeycutt to be able to do that. Low air pressures you see with Majeski, maybe bottomed out a little bit as they head down to 3 and 4 as we got a yellow on the racetrack.
One lap of green before the spin for Jones. Back underway in the restart zone in turn 4. Majeski with a good restart. Now it's Honeycutt. Will try to get to the bottom, but here comes the 62 of Sawalich. Looks good. Bottom lane through turn 1 and 2. Honeycutt, great run off of the second corner as the race wears on, the tires wear. You can make that outside lane work.
As we see side-by-side battle again with Caden Honeycutt down into 1.
Honeycutt now on the inside of the 62, opposite of what they were about 2 laps ago, and he'll make the pass with ease off 2. Look at Sawalich, though, on the binders pretty hard, not quite to the back bumper of Honeycutt, but that will pull Okrezik and Plybon into the mix, second on back.
Honeycutt on the outside, drops low. He's going to close the door on Sawalich, but Bubba Pollard has worked his way into the 4 spot. Let's see what he has. 3 wide, look out, trouble. Gilliland somehow, Hansen saves it. 3 wide into 1. Cruz on the move on the bottom, big pile up at the back of the field.
John Bolin, Connor Jones, Nick Loden, a handful of cars that were involved in early incidents today. Nicholas Nago, Caden Lapsevich, Billy Van Meter, all in the accordion stack up off the 4th corner.
Let's take a look at the FloRacing replay.
The stack-up started when Jace Hansen and David Gilliland got together. Everyone started to accordion back together. Jeremy Doss got major damage. Look at Cole Raz squeeze through the melee. Back underway in the Snowball Derby as they fly by the Buzzy Racing Speed Shot and a bit of a stack-up behind them at the tail end of the pack.
This time, everyone able to make it to turn 1 without any major issues. Majeski's back out front. Again, Honeycutt able to drop in line in second. Sawalich doesn't challenge the battle for 4th. Here's Pollard taking it away.
Look at the damage on Brent Cruz's car.
Yeah, that happened with the stack up. A few guys with damage. Brent Cruz with the worst, as you're seeing on the screen. Still with a little bit of speed, but obviously going to continue to get worse as he's maybe trying to make a pass, but that tire rub's only going to get worse, guys.
The day to get worse till it gets better because there won't be a tire left on it. It will blow out eventually. It is rubbing hard for the lead off of turn 4. Honeycutt wants to take it from Majeski.
Honeycutt, the busiest driver here at Five Flags this weekend, said during driver introductions, this is what I've been waiting for. Not worn out by the slightest. The car's got a lot of pace. And to the lead, Caden Honeycutt off of turn number 4. He's the new pace setter as we complete lap number 90 of 300. Look at the upper left portion of your screen on the front straightaway. And there it is, and that wasn't just a blow-up, that was flames that came out from Lapsevich's car, and what a great job by the driver to keep it off the wall.
I would say they would call that catastrophic failure underneath the engine compartment of the 32 of Lapsevich. The white 26 of Bubba Pollard ready for the restart.
Oh, and Pollard gets stacked up. Everybody survives for now. And the restart is going to stand. Majeski does not get the launch on the top side. Honeycutt to the lead off turn 2 for the moment.
Scary moment coming off of 4 for a restart. We've had a few of those here today. This time we may have avoided disaster.
You can see Honeycutt start to slide around a little bit as we watch Cole Raz climb into the top 5 for the first time today. Got around Chandler Smith on the right side of the 2 car. Smith showing a little bit of smoke there on the entrance turn 1. Bubba Pollard knocking on the doors. Majeski gets the fender to the inside of Honeycutt for the lead.
Move by Majeski to take the top spot has come from about 20th up to 3rd, and he's not done yet. Ready to pounce on the 21 of Caden Honeycutt for 2nd.
Hansen's got to be having the time of his life as he's going to make the pass with ease on the fresh tires on Honeycutt for the runner-up spot. But Carson, oh, maybe not. Honeycutt tried to cross him under there off 4. How much fun is it when you know that you've got 4 Mr. Feelgoods in comparison to the competition?
Honestly, now thinking of it, Jace Hansen tail end of lead lap before he put on tires. Honestly, it's a little, I'm a big Lions fan. Dan Campbell, if you're not going to be good on defense, let's be good on offense. Put tires on just to guarantee themselves that they're not going to be going a lap down. You see Derek Thorne, obviously really strong as Jace Hansen, now new leader of the Snowball Derby.
Well, he went for it on 4th down and he made the move in turn 1 and 2. Jace Hansen out front. 109 laps to go. At some point in this race, he's going to be on older tires, but right now, he has come through the field leading the way.
He's going to have about an 1/8 of a second lead as he concludes lap number 200 of the Snowball Derby. 1/3 of the distance to go. Butcher trying to come back to the field as we are back underway. Jace Hansen on a level playing field now with Ty Majeski battling for the lead off two. 92 laps to go in the Derby, and they're still wheel to wheel in turn 3 for the lead.
Derek Thorne snuck back out on the racetrack, might be coming back to the pits. Leading the lap will be Ty Majeski. Did they make this car better on the short run? Will he be able to exit stage right and leave the field? Jace Hansen hanging on in second.
This spot could be for the Snowball Derby. There's not going to be many laps left at all. You hear the spotter communication. There's not going to be many laps left. It's going to be a short run. You're going to have to be in the first 2 rows to even get a shot at Ty Majeski. So this move could give Stephen Nassier a shot at the Tom Dawson Trophy and Ty Majeski.
I think it would prefer to be in the 3rd position for that restart. This would give him outside of row number 2, makes the move around Plabon.
And trouble, Noah Gregson spins off turn 4, and that will draw the caution that Nassi and company were looking for.
Here's a look at the replay of the Gregson deal.
He was running 13th at the time, right in front of your leader. I believe that was the 33, Dustin Smith, who was running 14th, battling for the last car, on the lead lap. 22 to go, coming to 21. Ty Majeski leads us to the green.
Honeycutt follows, looks to the inside, contact between the top 2. Majeski will save. Honeycutt to the lead on the exit of 2.
Honeycutt with the restart of the race. Majeski goes to give it back. Something we've seen with Chandler Smith and Derek Thorne. Now here in 2024, Caden Honeycutt now back on the offense into 1.
And Honeycutt was trying to shut the door before Nassi got there. Nassi gets jacked up by Hansen. Honeycutt back to the rear bumper of Majeski and to the inside for the lead in 3.
Battle for the lead, battle for 3rd. Nassi up the track, back for the 3rd spot. Majeski trying to give just enough room for Honeycutt, but trying to keep him slowed down as well. New leader in turn 2. Honeycutt takes it back.
It's a 2-horse pony show at the dog races right now down the back straightaway. Caden Honeycutt trying to make it 1, into 3. The biggest gap we've seen in the last 2 laps. Honeycutt off of 4 for the Snowball Derby with 18 to go.
Nassi gets down to the flat on the track. That car really could turn in turn 4. He's to the bottom. He gives him room, does Majeski, for 2nd place.
Majeski about to lose something. We've never seen him so far today. Outside the top 2, Stephen Nassi all over the wheel. We see him in the camera to your right. Now watching the crew root on their driver, wanting to chase him down with 8 to go.
2 laps to go for Caden Honeycutt. That time, Nassi much quicker. It's down to 0.4 of a second. Honeycutt is going to have to be perfect in the final stretch to what would be the biggest win of his career, with the most determined driver in the field trying to get there.
Nobody using the seat they paid for. Everybody standing up, including the crew on the right side. Adam, to you.
Honeycutt with a 2-car length lead. Nassi closes. Will he have enough room to make the contact down in turn 3 to try to move him over? Makes a hard run into the corner, comes up short off of turn 4. Career victory for Caden Honeycutt. The Snowball Derby is his.